Hey yo, this is Broken Boy and you're watching the Lighter Juice interview. I grew up in London, Ontario. I went to Fairmont Public School. Pretty early on, my family started moving around Southern Ontario a lot. We moved to King City for a bit. I lived in Toronto, Angus, Windsor, because my dad was fighting addiction. So he kept running away from shit, and my mom would follow him and take me along. I started making music in punk bands at 13 years old, metal and hardcore, that whole scene. Mostly because my dad was really into punk music and we had a really bad relationship, so I thought that would impress him and make him want to talk to me in a positive way. I'd have to say X and Oliver Francis. Flow-wise, artistry, probably X. I really looked up to him as an artist, but flow and melodies and stuff, Oliver Francis a lot. BoJack Horseman, which is depressing as fuck. Suicide Pit by X, Tightrope by him too, Anti-Grav by Oliver Francis. I really like Collision Course by Rancid, Time Bomb, Ruby Soho. Grungy. I think it's a blend of, once you dive a little bit deeper into me and you don't only listen to Ride, and it's a blend of grunge and hip-hop, or punk and hip-hop. I have a lot of tattoos actually. I got my favorite movie, it's a silent film, but it's Nosferatu on my arm. Because no one really knows what the OG Nosferatu is, so I seen it at the tattoo shop. I was I gotta fucking get that. I call my fans Misfits, so I got the Misfits logo tatted on me, just so that they're always with me all the time. Yeah, I already have two, but they're on my forehead and I don't take off my hat. But I'm probably gonna get more. I'm sorry, Uncle Jesse, I love you. My mom hates my screaming shit, my dad thinks it's sick, and then my mom really likes my melodic stuff, and my dad thinks it's kind of pussy, but... My friends love it, they support the fuck out of me. A lot of my peers made fun of me a lot. And they told me I'd never be shit, which is funny, because now they're nothing. I came up with the name Broken Boy. It was the last on a list of names I had thought up for myself. I was looking at it and I really didn't like it, because originally it was just gonna be with the O's, but I was making trap metal at the time. I found out that replacing O's with X's stands for something, and it wasn't just an aesthetic thing. So basically, cutting something out of yourself that you don't like. It's killing a part of you that you wish that you could get rid of. I thought that was cool. I had a lot of shit wrong with me at the time, and I decided to make my name what it is now, Broken Boy, with the X's for O's. My definition of broken is it's not being depressed or anxious all the time. It is that, but it's to the point that you can't react like a functioning person anymore. Which is how I felt. Crown Royal, give me a sponsorship. Our universe is so fucking big. There's no way we're the only planet that can sustain life, that has life on it. I just don't think we can reach it yet. Or maybe we have. The government doesn't want us to know, because we'd freak out. Toxic. Nobody wants to see you win. They say they do, but they don't. Because when you do, they get mad. I know that firsthand now. Loyalty, respect, and dignity. Those are the three things I look for in people, just to have around me. Because if you're not loyal, I can't fuck with you. If you're not humble, I can't fuck with you. And if you disrespect me, I can't fuck with you. All I do is respect people until they disrespect me, and then I cut them off. Don't stop because of other people. If it's something you really, really see yourself doing, you know that you can, then don't stop. Despite how long it takes or how much ridicule you get. Because if I would have stopped, I wouldn't be here right now. Pain, emotional trauma. My fun shit is just me having fun, obviously. It's off the top of my head, and Riding wasn't a very deep song, obviously, but once you dive deeper into me again, it's a lot of substance abuse problems and emotional stress. I try to let that out through music. A Pitbull, because I have two, and I love them both with all my heart, and I would never trade them for anything. So, I believe in the alternate universe theory, where there's always an alternate universe of any given situation. So if I were to die right now, there's a situation where I didn't, so in that universe I'm still alive. So technically we're all immortal because we keep on living over and over and over again. I don't think we can like find meaning, and that's why we hate each other so much. Oh, my favorite movie is Nosferatu. My favorite book and like story was The Outsiders, because I just related to the main character a lot, like being like he wasn't really a ghetto kid, but like being like the poor kid and just kind of being on a different side of town type shit, and being here right now because I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life that probably should have led to me not being here right now. I'd wish for my anxiety problems to go away, I think, because that takes up a good chunk of my day every day, which is really shit. Getting a feature with like a mainstream artist just to see what I can do with them. Trippie Redd or Oliver Francis. I'd go hard with Trippie Redd. We'd sound hard as fuck together. So many people can't really express themselves because they're tied up to an image, and like they have expectations they have to meet, right? So right now I'm scared I'm gonna get put in a box where I can't artistically express myself anymore, because a lot of kids are just excited to hear my like upbeat stuff, but I don't want to make that for the rest of my fucking life. You know what I mean? So I think image as an artist sucks. I think it's disrespectful to the artist as a person to attach yourself to an image of them instead of trying to know them. I have a high IQ. I have like an IQ of 138. Last time I tested, I have an IQ of 138. Weird, you just spend 15 minutes with me and you'll find out, because I'm pretty fucked. Don't do drugs. I put myself through a lot of pain because of drugs, and I wish I could take a lot of this shit I've done on drugs back. Dogs, big time. I have a dog tattooed on my neck. Birds, or throwing up. I don't like throwing up, but I fucking hate birds. Birds freak me the fuck out. I wish I had a better singing voice. I can sing, but I'm like a grungy singer. Got a lot of rasp in my throat from smoking a lot, cigarettes, and weed in my life. I don't know. I wish I had like a smooth voice, you know what I mean? Like an R&B singer type shit, but I'm like a punk. Upbeat stuff is like, I just kind of like say a line I think of on the spot, and then I like build off of that and kind of have fun with it. Or like mumble melodies and shit. For like my sad stuff, I kind of derive a lot of it from my emotions that I'm feeling in the moment. So like a lot of my deeper stuff is like how I'm feeling right then. My house, right here. I do not like leaving my house. I think that's crazy. I thought I would be dead before I ever seen like one of my songs get this big. I'm starting to fucking hate the song. I hate hearing it so much, but like I really thought I'd be dead before I ever seen this, so I think it's crazy. I have anger issues. I'm very easy to poke at, so like understand sometimes when I get a little frustrated at shit. I think it's crazy. I think it started like the same day the song dropped. We dropped like the lyric video on YouTube. Someone big picked it up. 1,000 other kids, more than that, thousands of kids started picking it up on YouTube. It's crazy to see. Chill out. Everyone gets mad about everything. No one fucking can handle anything. Calm down. We don't solve anything by getting mad at each other. It's shit. Everyone has high expectations for everybody now. Like no one takes the time to really know anybody, because everyone like just assumes like what you post on Instagram is really you, or what you do on Snapchat all day is what the other person should be doing. No one can just live their life anymore. Yes, but I feel like mine's backwards, because every time I just tell myself good things are gonna happen, something really fucked up happens to me or shitty. Every time I just assume bad shit's gonna happen, like nothing happens to me. So I don't know why it's like that, but yeah. We're either gonna be in a utopia or we're all gonna be gone. And the rate we're going right now with like the outrage culture where we don't actually solve any problems and we just scream at each other, I think it's more likely that the world's gonna be dead, unfortunately. But we could work towards a utopia if we united. 0. I don't leave my house anyway, so I don't worry about it. Everywhere. Any platform you listen to music on, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Google Play, Amazon, BrxkenBxy. Bag Boy would have already came out by the time this interview's done. Go check it out. I want to have a song hit 20 million. I probably shouldn't leap from 1 million to 20. I should go to like 5 or 10, but I feel like now that I'm here, I can see 20 million. This has been Broken Boy. This was the Letter Juice interview.